I would like to know a little about you. Can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, so good evening, sir, and thank you for giving me this lovely opportunity to talk with you. So, this is Tuina. I am 12 years old. I study in DA Public School in 7th standard, that is situated in Sahibabad, UP. I am the single child of my parents. My mother is a homemaker, and my father works in a private company. Apart from my studies, my hobby is dancing. I have been learning Kathak, which is a classical form of this dance, for last 5 years. I belong to West Bengal, but I am growing up here in UP. Thanks.
Okay, yes. You had a formidable introduction. It was pretty impressive. As you said that you liked and you have been learning dance, or that is called Kathak.
Yes.
So, did you take any participation in any competition for dance?
Yes, when I was like 2 years old, that time was not 2 years, sorry. When I was in class second, that year
Hmm.
was 2018. So
Hmm.
from that year, my mother admitted me in a dance school.
Hmm.
So it is also near my home. So my also the dance teachers at my school used to see my cultural activities, because my mother used to send the cultural activities which I used to do on in my own community. So that my mother used to send my dance teachers at school also. My dance teachers were so impressed with me. So my dance teachers are taking me from that day in every cultural program.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So, for that, did you go to other schools too, or did you always perform at your school?
Well, I have not traveled yet in another school, or
Hmm.
you can say inter school state. So I have been performing in my school only.
All right, all right. That's also good. Okay, what about other dance forms? Don't you like hip hop? And there have been multiple different dance forms.
No, I have not been liking many more dance forms like jazz
Hmm.
and many more. But yes, I like Western dance, and I do Western when I spend my leisure time.
Hmm. All right, that's good too. And how often do you go to Calcutta? As you said, you do belong to that state.
I have not visited yet in Calcutta, because I am only belong from there, but it is
Hmm.
possible for me also, and it is impossible for my father also to
Hmm.
accompany there, because he has to work till late night also, and he is not able to spend so much time with us.
Hmm.
But anyhow, I would like to go there also.
All right, all right. So as 26th of January is approaching, so will you be performing anything at your school?
Yes, I have been. I will perform a song, and I will dress like Jhansi Ki Rani
All right.
in school, and there will be a dance also. There will refreshments also for us also, and will be a lot of joy on that day.
Mm-hmm. So how?
Everyone dress as a
Mm-hmm.
freedom fighter, and everyone will also cheer
Mm,
that
right.
day.
Yes, that's so true. And how long have you been preparing for that? Do you have other friends with you?
Yes, I have many friends with me. Actually, for this 26 January, we are not celebrating 26 January in our school, because 26 January is off for us. It is Friday, but we are celebrating 25th January as
Right.
Republic Day in our school.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, for this function, our many co-curricular teachers are making us prepare, like for song, one ma'am and one sir is making us prepare for that song, and we have been also doing like these songs and dance for last many years, like 5 years.
Mm-hmm. So do you feel pressure because everyone expects a lot from you? So do you have that pressure? What if I forget any dance moves? So do you have that pressure, or will you go there and you will dance effortlessly?
Yes, I also dance in my community, as I said, because I am Bengali. So,
Right.
uh, when I get a chance, so I dance there also. No one expects me to dance according to him, but I dance whenever I feel that I want to dance.
Hmm.
Every however it is in train, however it is in home, however it is in school, my legs and hands are always moving like this. All.
Mm-hmm. It happens. I think you are deeply interested in that, and you are deeply in love with this too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's good. Okay, so how was your day? Can you please tell me what you did from morning till now?
Yes, I firstly I woke up today at late time because that my schools are closed and it is going to reopen from 23.
Hmm.
So I woke up late. You can take time like 9 o'clock. I woke up. Then I narrated question answers to my mother
Hmm.
because she takes also efforts in my studies. She gives her 40% and I gives my 60% to
Hmm.
study. So I narrated all the question answer of English subject to my mother. Then I
Hmm.
and my mother had gone to dance class. That is on time 10 to 11. And after that, I took one session of English with Manju ma'am.
Hmm.
Took session with her also, and then after that I ate food. It was very delicious also, as
Hmm.
my father had made that lunch for us. It
Hmm.
was egg curry, and so I enjoyed a lot. After that I took a rest and I went upstairs on my terrace and I studied there, but not with my mother that time, as I said
Hmm.
that I give 60% also. So after that, while coming downstairs, I had one more session. So I attended that also with Prathana ma'am. So
Hmm.
I attended that session, and then I now I am attending session with you.
Mhm. Yes, that's perfect. That's wonderful. And why are you taking this much pressure? You are into so many things at the same time. You are into dancing these days, you are also taking sessions, and then you have your studies to look after. How do you manage? How you stay exuberant?
No, well, these sessions are well arranged by my mother. My mother arranged these sessions that you
Mm.
have to do this, you have to do with him. He's brilliant, and my
Mhm.
mother also commented you that you are very brilliant.
Okay, thank
So
you. So
my
nice of.
okay, my mother suggested that you should do with that ma'am, you should do with that sir.
Mm.
So my mother arranged this all. Well, I am fully like I study. I do not see that what is my mother doing. So I am only able to spend 1 or 2 hours on these conversation videos.
Mm.
Otherwise, if no conversation videos are there, so I watch. That time is my fixed. Like for example, 4 to 6 is my leisure time. So
Mm.
uh, I set my time like it is my leisure time, so I have to watch some English conversation videos. If not, I am doing a recording session. So I
Mm.
have to watch English conversation videos. I have to read. I have to read some epics also about history. I
Mm.
have to watch television also within the time given to me. So I have to do this or this things. And overall, I teach dolls also in English. It is like when I was born, so I used to play with dolls
Mm.
regularly. So
Mm.
I that my doll is speaking to me, I am speaking to her. So
Mm.
I speak to her in English, and I basically do 5 activities in a day: playing with my dolls,
Mm.
watch television, listen to conversational videos, and
Mm.
you can say motivational English videos. And fourth one, I enjoy myself by relaxing myself when I am too much free. And fifth, I do dance practices when it is about to end my leisure time.
Mm. Yes, that I would say that you have excellent ways to practice it. And don't you don't you enjoy when you teach your dolls that whatever you learn, that's how you do practice it?
Yeah,
And
I went I that time I feel like that I am teaching to some to a person. So
Hmm.
I am watching that he or she is a non-living being. But yes, when I teach with a marker, board marker, and I have a board. And
Hmm.
nowadays my exams are coming on. So
Hmm.
when mother listens my answer, when my mother listens, so it takes a lot of time. So I think that my doll should listen these answers because he or she is not interrupting in between. Because
Hmm.
my mother interrupts just because of my mistakes.
Right.
So I continuously narrates my doll also the question answer, and
Hmm.
I also ask certain things, and then I hide behind her and then answer as she's answering. So
Okay.
I do like this.
Yes. So one like in one time you are doing several activities, and it's
Yes,
I feel that it's like to have the best of both worlds. Once you are learning and once you are learning English, second whatever you study. That's how I guess this is the best way to revise things. Revision,
yes,
this is the best form of revision.
yes.
Hmm. Could you please tell me a bit about your family members?
Yes, sure. My family is of three. I
Hmm.
am the single child of my parents. As I have said in the introduction, that my mother is a homemaker. She works at home.
Hmm.
Before I was born, she was working at a publishing house
Hmm.
that was situated in Delhi.
Hmm.
And my father is working in a real estate. He's a private officer. So he
Hmm.
has been working in Noida,
Hmm.
and the company name is Skytech.
Okay.
And I have no siblings, and
Hmm.
my friend, there are many friends. There are many friends near to my home, as well as my school, as well as my dance school also. That's all.
Yes, yes, that's good. And who helps you the most to learn English?
My mother.
Your mother does. Okay, so do you also know what her qualification is?
I am not so much about her qualification
No.
because she tells every time, but I forget every time.
Okay, no problem, no problem. All right. Okay. So I'm very much impressed by the name of your school, and I have heard a lot about DAV.
Yes.
And whatever little I know, I think it is completely an English medium school, isn't it?
Is a English medium school as it is as it has a full form also.
Like, what is that?
They are an Anglo-Vedic public school.
Hmm. Yes. And I guess whatever level you have, your mother helps you in that, and you also get help from your teachers. You do get the ambience of English at your school, isn't it?
Well, I don't get any environment at school in English because our school is English medium, but no one is comfortable in this language that is English because everyone has a mother tongue that is Hindi. So
Hmm.
everyone is comfortable. No one wants to uncomfortable himself or herself. If we
Hmm.
say no one wants to uncomfortable if we are speaking this language English
Hmm.
because no one is knowing that what is the meaning of does, what is the meaning of will,
Hmm.
only if this is in the subject English, because there is a subject named English,
Hmm.
as it is important, not by speaking skills. It is important in school, in every school, in government school also, in private school also. It is important to have a subject English, and as
Right.
well as there are many subjects like art, GK, computer, French. So these are also, as French is
Hmm.
also foreign and English is also foreign, but they consider English as our Indian language and French as foreign language because we are not living in France. So
Hmm.
we are not in that language, French as our mother language.
Hmm. Hmm. But yes, so talking about English, English is an official language too in India. So this
Yes.
can be the reason. Yes, we consider that this is our own language. And the level you have, the way you speak, it doesn't seem that you do not get environment of English from your school. Whatever you are doing it by yourself. And all credit all credit goes to your mother, that you are speaking very well, I must say this.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Okay, so do you have any plans to switch your school? Will you change your school after some time?
Well, my mother had those plans to switch the school, but I want to stay at this school only because I have made so many friends over here. Whenever
Hmm.
it is class 8 also, whenever it is class 6 also, or it is 5th 4th, I have so many friends also, because
Hmm.
my friends are living here also, and living far also, but they are in my Bengali community. Some of
Okay.
them are in dance school. So
Hmm.
all so it makes so many there are so many friends who are studying in my school also, so I know that which class he or she is studying. So
Hmm.
I have many friends apart from my class also. That is wonderful. So I have so many friends over my school, so I don't want to leave this school
Yes.
anyhow.
I can understand that. You don't want to lose your friends. And
Yes.
that friendship does not happen in a day. It takes a very long time to understand people, to get along with people. And when you go to completely a new environment, things are opposite. Yes, so yes. Would like to know that what you would like to do once you grow.
Is always changing, but I
Mm.
have set two main goals for me. One is I want to become a IS officer, and secondly I want to become a Kathak artist who performs on a stage.
Yes. So that is very impressive that if you want to become an IS officer. So
Yes,
where did you get this idea from that you would like to become an IS officer?
because I watch serials that my mother watch, and
Hmm.
I always see that that someone is becoming an IAS officer, someone is becoming an IPS officer, no one is becoming like a teacher. So I always see that men are becoming IAS officer. Why not girls become? So I want to change. I want also to change the world, that girls can also become IAS officer.
I must say that the world has changed. India has changed thoroughly.
Yes.
You get to see a lot of female IPS officers or IAS officers. So yes, and once you become that, you are going to add numbers.
Okay.
Yes. So what do you like to watch except learning English, except English conversational videos?
I watch cartoons.
Still, you watch, all right. So which one is your favorite?
Well, I don't know which one is favorite, but yes, I have two main cartoons when I watch. One is Peppa Pig, and second is Dora the Explorer.
Hmm. I feel that they both are English characters, aren't they?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
I,
Okay.
I say about them also. So Peppa Pig is from France.
Hmm.
This episode is from France, but they have converted this into English also.
Hmm.
And Dora the Explorer is from Spain, but they have converted this language from Spanish to English.
Okay. Or do you have any likings for Hollywood movies?
Yes, I very much like Hollywood movies. Even I watch many Hollywood movies, not with my mother, because my mother feels very afraid when she watches any of the one part. But
Mhm.
I watch alone, not at night after 1 p.m. 1 a.m. because I feel that time very scary. I feel that someone is standing in my door. So I watch whenever it is bright morning. I
Hmm.
watch that time at my terrace when my father is sitting with me, when my mother is sitting with me. So I watch that time. That time my mother also watches some another video. My father also watches another video. I feel comfort that okay, someone is with me. That if I will shout, then I will jump into someone others. So that I feel.
Okay. So do you remember which movie you watched last time?
Yes, I watched two main movies. That is the Evil Nun,
Mm-hmm.
and second one is Pennywise.
Okay. Okay. Were they both horror movies?
They were extremely horror, and after reacting those, I just left and I was crying and I was crying. But yes, it was my first experience also. But
Hmm.
now is I have been watching those videos regularly in part one, part two, not a full movie type. Once I watched, it was so scary. Then
Hmm.
I just played some like English conversation video. That, okay, let horror things go down from my mind. I
Hmm.
should get something new knowledge from that. As my father also says that these things will nothing happen in your overtime days. You should watch some conversational videos. You should see something about studies. So
Hmm.
I watch your videos also
Thank you.
after seeing those movies.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay. So what you need to do is when you are afraid of anything and when you have anything in the back of your mind, you just need to divert your attention. You need to think about something else. If you go on thinking the same thing, something will intimidate you, and you will feel, as you said, that like somebody is standing at the door or somebody is standing behind you, and that
Yes.
person will only talk to you. That person or that spirit will only hurt you. It happens.
Okay. Then I'm very much curious. I'm about to know that what is your atmosphere at home when you were a kid at school, and what is the what is the atmosphere at your surroundings?
Hmm. So when I was a kid, I was not matured enough. I did not have senses, and I used to be a mischievous kid. I used to do so many goofy things. Like I have one sister, I used to bother my sister, I used to bother my siblings. And I used to be adamant in my childhood. I used to beat my sister black and blue for no reasons. Yes. And I used to play a lot of games. That point of time, we were very much interested in outdoor games. We used to play hide and seek. We used to play many other games. And I feel now that I spent most of my childhood with games, cricket, outdoor games, coco, and many other games. And every evening I used to go out and I used to play, and I used to spend a considerable amount of time with it. And I was also like you. I used to watch some cartoons. I was fond of Shaktiman. Every time the locality I come from, there is a market. Every Tuesday there is a market. So every Tuesday I used to demand from my mother that I would like to have the same dress Shaktiman used to have. So I was like that. That's how my childhood was spent.
Oh, so do you speak English at your surrounding at your home now?
No, sometimes I do that. My sister is there to understand me, and I do that. And I'm also married. My wife speaks English better than me.
Oh,
Yes, she understands me. And whenever I want to say anything which my mother will not understand, if she makes anything and if it is not tasty enough, that point of time I say that in English, oh, it's not tasty, but she does not understand anything. That's how I I can criticize her food. That does not happen very often, but sometimes I use this language as a secret language. Whenever I have relatives and I want to know when they will leave, i ask I ask this from my sister, and keeping this in mind that they will not understand whatever I'm going to ask. So I ask my sister how long they are here, how long they will stay, or what shall we give them, what they have brought for us. Something like that. Stupid things I do with English.
okay. Okay, that was lovely to hear. Okay,
Hmm.
my next question to you is that what do you do for your English practice?
Hmm. So for uplifting the level of my communication skills, I make sure I read something. And I'm also like you, as you said that you talk to your dolls. So I talk to myself. I feel that I can be a good person or I can be the right judge for myself. I do talk to myself, and I am very much into reading. And I make sure every day I learn 2 to 3 new words. When I learn them and I form sentences using those words, and I do that, and when I form, and I tell myself, I take it as a responsibility that Sunil has memorized 2 words. He has to use these words in his conversation. Whenever I do that, I try to do that. So that's how I practice. I like to watch some videos on YouTube, sometimes not very much, sometimes, and sometimes I also watch English channels. I like to watch news channels.
Okay. Well, these news channels, my father is fond of it. My father every day watches news channels whenever he's coming at late night, whenever he's coming back from home early. So my father says to my mother that I want to watch some news channels. So you and your daughter should go upstairs because I will increase the speed, so you will shout on me.
Yes,
So
right.
my father watches news channel, but I do not watch any news channel because I am too much bored when I watch any of the clip of news channel. So I feel so bored. Instead of that, I watch mobile phone that time. When
Hmm.
my mother is washing utensils, or my mother is going here or there. I watch mobile phone. I play games like you also,
Hmm.
and two games I like very most in my mobile.
Like,
Yes,
what are those games?
yes. One first one is Barbie Adventure,
Mm-hmm.
and second one is The Evil Nun.
Okay. So I think you are very much interested in like evil things. You do watch horror movies. You have games where you are still connected with all these things. And yes, as you said that you are not fond of watching news channels, so you should always do what you love doing. Wherever you feel you have profound interest in, then you should do things.
Yes,
Yes. Moved by your name, you have a very lovely name that is Tuniha. Is that
Tuhina, Tuhina.
Tuhina? My bad. I'm very bad at this. Like, okay. Tuhina. So does it have any specific meaning? Do you know the meaning of this name?
Yes, I have a meaning of this name. That's snow girl, snowfall.
Snowfall, all right. Okay. So I think you should always appreciate your mother for this beautiful name. Like if like this is such a beautiful name and I have never ever heard this name before.
But this name was kept with by my father, not my mother.
Okay, okay. So you must
My mother
yes.
wanted to keep a name Payal.
Pile could be the common name, but this one is attractive, unique, and like when people get to know this name, they will identify. Okay, this person is coming. When you have names like Pile, there can be different people by the name of Pile.
Yes. Yes, I would like to ask also
Okay,
two more questions I have
yes,
with me
yes.
also. That what was your daily routine today?
Okay, what I did today. Okay, so on Sundays I do not do much. I woke up a bit late like you, and then I did not take a bath. Weekend I become a bit sluggish. I did not take a bath. I did clean my teeth. After cleaning my teeth, I quickly had breakfast. I watched television for some time. I did spend time with my family members. As usual, I pulled my sister's leg. I also pulled my wife's leg too. I did that. After doing it, I came in my room. I slept for some time. After waking up, I studied for a while. I watched some videos. I edited one of the videos. So, yes, after this, I'm here.
Oh, that's great, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, my last question to you would be that how you started your English journey.
Okay, so there have been various reasons to learn English. First, I was an average student. Second, I was humiliated a lot. First, I was humiliated when I was looking for a job. Whenever I went for job interviews, there I did not have good communication skills, or I must say I was poor at English. So that point of time, whenever I went for job interviews, I was the first person I always considered that they threw me out of the window and they said, okay, we will let you know, you can leave now. Every day I was learning, every day I experienced something new. If I prepared one question, they asked me another. If I prepared two questions, they asked me the different one. That's how I was learning. That's how I experience things. This was the reason. Second, my father always expected, or this society always expected, if you are engineers, if you are doctors, and somewhere I feel it is true, you would speak English. You would not only speak English, but you will be fluent. You will impress people, and you are going to have mesmerizing communication skills. Then from there my journey started. I wanted to prove people wrong. People who made fun of me, I wanted to show them that if I was not good at studies, but I would always be good at English, I would be known as an ace speaker of English. And from there, my journey started, and I left no stone unturned. Every day I saw a little change in me, and now the change is in front of you.
Oh, that's superb.
Thank you.
In fact, in my school or surrounding also, everyone flaunts that why are you speaking this language? Why are you making so many words that
Right.
so everyone forces that speak in Hindi,
Hmm.
not do this, do not make yourself too much like higher, said that you are doing English. What is the matter in this? I can also do. So I said that okay. So can you transfer this sentence as that मैं वहाँ पे जा सकता था लेकिन मैं नहीं गया. So
Hmm.
he was like, oh, what is this meaning a sentence? I said that you will not be able to do. So
Right.
leave it. Don't make a fun of anyone because
Hmm.
if he or she is doing so, it is good for him or her. And if you are very good at English, then you can teach us that it is no like point that I will not accept anything from you. You can
Hmm.
teach us anything without hesitation. So when I asked him, he was like, okay, okay, I beg my pardon.
Hmm. Okay, I also want to tell you one thing, that when you do big, when you do something different from others, where people are not able to do the same thing, when people are not able to accomplish that what you are trying to accomplish, they will always be jealous of you. They will always pick holes in that thing, that you, why you are doing this, it is not required. I would like to suggest you, you already have the level where you can impress people. You are already speaking very well. I'm very much inspired by you. What you need to do is you just need to keep these people aside. Always keep these people at bay and just do what you feel like doing. Don't listen to anyone. Listen to your parents and listen to you.
Okay, I will surely follow your advice, sir.
Yes. Okay.
You
Thank you.
session.
Yes. Thank you so much. Okay. So I think I must say goodbye. I really enjoyed this conversation with you. Hope to
Yes,
see you.
it was a fabulous session with you, sir.
Yes.
If you
Same.
don't, I would like to do one more session when you are free.
Yes. Yes. We will certainly do that. I'll let you
Right.
know, and you drop me the message. Yes.
On any topic.
Yes. Yes. Sure. All right. Take care. Bye.